shifting our focus back to the big story we've been tracking. It's CCTV after CCTV as far as the Amravati murder is concerned. Another CCTV of the murder that has been accessed by Times Now on your screens. Viewers, remember we've put out two such crucial pieces of evidence since this morning on how this was all pre-planned and conducted in a deliberate fashion to make sure that Umesh Kolhe is murdered in a brutal manner. Another fresh CCTV visual that Times Now has accessed on your screens. Remember, the first two visuals that we'd accessed were from between 10:10 p.m. to 10:26 p.m. and now another CCTV that has surfaced accessed by Times Now here. Pranesh joining us with more details on the same. Yes, Pranesh.
In the last 40 minutes, Times Now has accessed 4 CCTV videos. All these 4 CCTV videos are clinching, to say the least. They are all from June 21st, that ill-fated night when Umesh Kolhe was targeted and killed. The only channel with 4 videos. And let me play them one by one. Let's go to video number 1. Here it is. This is how the planning began. You see the 3 killers waiting for Umesh Kolhe, discussing their plans, how they will go about the murder. Here they are. Now the time on the CCTV, and if I just freeze it here, the time you will see, the time is 10:10. This is 10 p.m. and the date is 21st of June. Here they are discussing how they are going to kill Umesh Kolhe. Let's go to video number 2. Here it is. This is video number 2. Now in this video, Kritzwin, this is where the murderers are. On the extreme right hand side, here at the corner, you will see them, and let me just draw a circle. Here they are. You see the flashlight. That flashlight is of the bike in which the bike that Umesh Kolhe was riding. And then the light goes off because Umesh Kolhe was dragged from the bike, pulled down, and then they started stabbing him brutally. Let's go to the next video. This is video number 3. The Amravati CCTV video number 3. And what do we have here? You have the moment of the attack. You see these people 1, 2 and 3 going about killing Umesh Kolhe. This was done in precisely 1.5 minutes, according to most accounts, something which is also written in the FIR. Let's go to video number 4. No other channel has this. This is video number 4, in which the killers are leaving the spot because Umesh Kolhe's son and wife reached the spot. They were on a bike behind him. And here it is. This is CCTV number 4. And in this, you see them running away. All the 3 caught on camera running away. Let's go back here and you will see them. Here it is. All the 3 people, 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. The 3 killers leaving the spot after stabbing Umesh Kolhe to death. 4 videos all accessed in the last 40 minutes here on Times Now.
Yes. 4 videos making it very clear how this was planned and executed, and the brutal murder of Umesh Kolhe was carried out on the 21st. Now, Pranesh, if we closely look at the sequence and add up what these videos are trying to put out, it also goes on to reiterate what the post-mortem has said. Remember how, you were breaking down details of the time duration. If we go by the 3rd CCTV visual, the attack was carried out to ensure immediate death using a sharp weapon by a trained assassin, said the post-mortem as well.
That's right. Let's stay on these pictures full frame while I try and put this in context for our viewers. Apart from the WhatsApp chats, Times Now has managed to access 4 telltale chilling CCTV videos. In video number 1, you see the killers before the act. They were waiting to strike. All 3 of them on a bike, waiting for someone to tell them that, look, Umesh Kolhe has left from his shop.
Arunil has been sharing all these important pieces of evidence is with us. Let's quickly bring him into the conversation. Arunil, help us understand what we make of these 4 crucial CCTV footages from the moment when these assailants were planning out the attack to how they executed it, carried it out, and how they could be seen flee the spot. All of it is very clear.
Well, apologies. Firstly, I have been moving in my car to different locations over here. We have been trying to speak to the family members as well. But this is extremely significant, Christine. Now, it exactly basically connects the dots on the day of that murder. First video, when the 3 killers, they can be seen on a bike at 10 p.m. 10 to 10, like 10 minutes to 10, they are waiting over there, waiting for an information that they will be receiving when Umesh Kolhe will be leaving from his shop. Once he leaves from the shop, the attackers get that message. They immediately sit on the bike and proceed towards Umesh Kolhe. The second video is the most important one, where the gruesome attack on Umesh Kolhe can be seen. Umesh Kolhe being hacked to death by a stab on his neck. The stab is in such a way that Umesh Kolhe can be seen in the visual falling on the ground, and that is when the attackers try to flee. The third visual basically showcases that it basically you have to follow the light of the headlight of the bike over here. When the attackers come, the headlight puts the spotlight on Umesh Kolhe. The 3 attackers can also be seen, and when the sun starts shouting in that video, the attackers flee from the spot and the light goes off. By that time, Umesh Kolhe unfortunately is fallen on the ground. The fourth visual, that also establishes how the killers fled from the spot. Now, this is also very important because there were 3 people, 1 small bike. The third person couldn't manage to sit. He somehow, in a very hassle manner, tries to sit on the bike. The bike gets slowed down to ensure that the third person is also with them, and then they flee from the spot. All 4 visuals help us understand, help our viewers also understand that how this crime was committed. But more than that, the entire conspiracy that went into it, it was not a one-off incident. They were waiting for Umesh Kolhe to come over there so that they can hack him to death. This is not the only exclusive angle that we are breaking on Times Now. We also showcased how the WhatsApp group of Black Freedom, in which Umesh Kolhe was present, as well as his friend Umesh Khan was very much present on that group. On 14 June, Umesh Kolhe had sent a message, had forwarded a message. It was a forwarded message saying, "I support Nupur Sharma." And immediately, Yusuf Khan shared that message on his Rebara Foundation group, which is an NGO. And Irfan Sheikh, who is the owner of this NGO, is also been seen as the main mastermind in this case. There were 6 people on the murder side. Irfan Sheikh was coordinating. He basically planned things. He was not at the murder side. 3 people were waiting on the other side of the shop so that if Umesh Kolhe is leaving from the other shop, then the attack can be created. Also, they were trying to inform the attackers, basically the attackers in this case, about when Umesh Kolhe will be leaving, and they have to be ready with the attack. Very crucial evidences. Obviously, the NIA team has been looking into it, but it is on Times Now also, and our viewers can see it.
Yes, Arunil, I also want you to throw a little more light on the exact location that perhaps can be highlighted via these CCTV footages. Where exactly were these 3 men waiting for Umesh Kolhe to make the right move? How far did they carry out the assassination from where his shop was? And when is it exactly that they fled the spot? Arunil.
Well, if we actually connect the dots, Christine, at 10:10, the attackers can be seen waiting for that crucial information that they will be getting about Umesh Kolhe leaving from his shop. Now, exactly around, if somebody is shutting his shop, getting ready, he's been accompanied by his people, around 10 minutes it will take for him to reach that murder location as well. Exactly at 10:26, the attackers carry out this horrific murder, and that is when the sun starts starts crying for help, pleading for help. Obviously, he had no idea that such kind of an attack will take place on his father, a mere pharmacist from a small, like a tier 3 city like Amravati. His family had no clue that any threat calls were being made. He had no clue that his father will be attacked. This was their usual route to home. Every night they used to go home, taking this route. And when the attack took place, the son, under shock and under immense pressure as well, because he feared that he may also be attacked now, started crying for help, and that is when the attackers fled from the spot.
Well, remember, the son and the mother were not very far away from where Umesh Kolhe was attacked, and gory details that have been coming to light, all of that getting once again proven with these CCTV visuals that Times Now has access. Tarunil, thank you. Appreciate you joining us with that crucial piece of evidence.